Now, obviously, Kilpatrick and Krauthammer don't agree on who won this particular debate, but maybe we can do a better job figuring out which of Kilpatrick or Krauthammer's analysis of the debate is the better one. But when we're thinking about it, because keep in mind, we're looking at this debate thinking maybe we'll learn or we'll come up with a set of criteria that help us in evaluating arguments in general. But if you look at it, the main goal of the analysis that Kilpatrick and Krauthammer are making of the debate is really, the main goal is to decide who was the winner, and they base it on what? Who looked better? Who made the better impression? They're debating whether it was Bush's being taller that made the better impression or versus his being whiny. And another thing is who had the better demeanor, elocution, style, who looked better. Now, certainly, when we're looking at factors like this, we're looking at what we might term as being the rhetorical power of an argument. That is, the persuasive power, how the argument is able to tug on a person's emotions and get the person to agree. Now, part of that is whether the guy really had a good argument, but notice the most important factors here, and the factors that Kilpatrick and Krauthammer are citing, are in a certain way very similar to that first example that we looked at of the person insulting, the people who disagreed with her. That is, they're talking about their demeanor. They're not talking about the substance of the issue. And it seems to me when we're trying to analyze argument, we are not looking for the persuasive power, the emotional strength. Our goal in this course isn't to enable you to become the greatest used car salesman or the greatest snake oil salesman. We're not concerned with the emotional power. It's a principle on which we're operating is sort of to check your emotions at the door. That is, we're trying to look at arguments from the perspective of reason. And let's take a look at what that means.